Things that may never happen again in hockey history. Back in the spring of 1993, the Montreal Canadiens were not even favorites to win the Stanley Cup, as they finished third in their division and had to go up against some of the toughest teams in the league. But despite this, they had a surprising player at the heart of their playoff run, who was a young goaltender named Patrick Roy, who had already won a cup earlier in his career. But this time, the pressure was even bigger because the Canadiens were Canada's last hope for a championship that year. But then the impossible happened. You see, as the playoffs started, Montreal actually fell behind 2-0 against the Quebec Nordiques, and things looked really bad. Then Roy started doing something that no one had ever seen before. Every time the Canadiens went to overtime, Roy just locked in and refused to let anything pass him. So Montreal kept finding ways to win those sudden death games, and the momentum totally flipped in their favor. But then this story got even wilder. The thing is, overtime in the playoffs is basically a coin flip, because one bad bounce or a single mistake can end your season. But Roy and the Canadiens won not just one or two, but 10 overtime games in a single playoff run, which is a record that still stands today. And what makes it even crazier is that they won 11 games in a row at one point, and 10 of those were in overtime. So it felt like every night, Roy was making impossible saves and putting up numbers that were just insane for a goalie, finishing the playoffs with a goals against average under 2.5 and a save percentage close to 93%, which earned him the Conn Smythe Trophy as playoff MVP.